Guys, welcome back. We've got two of your regular panel members over here. I have been off on a long break, but I apologize to all my subscribers for because I had zero aura points right now, and yesterday after the match, my points have just increased, just like Rohit Sharma's batting graph this season. But let's talk about today's match, Rehan. हमने देखा
Hmm.
आज जीटी ने टॉस हारा केकेआर ने उन्होंने उनको बल्लेबाजी में उतारने का डिसीजन लिया एंड जो स्टार्ट हमें देखने मिला वी सीन दिस थ्रू द एंटायर सीजन दैट शुभमन गिल और साई सुदर्शन बहुत अच्छे स्टार्ट्स दे रहे हैं जीटी को मैं सिर्फ ये कहना चाहूंगा फिर उसके बाद आप आगे कंटिन्यू करना जो प्लेटफॉर्म वो लोग पूरे सीजन में बिल्ड कर रहे हैं चाहे अगर शुभमन गिल आउट हो जाए पहले या जो साई सुदर्शन बहुत कम बार आउट हुए पावर प्ले के अंदर पर
Right.
टॉप थ्री ये एटलीस्ट जीटी का टॉप थ्री ये डिसाइड करके आता है कि हम तीनों में से कोई भी दो जन 10 या 12 ओवर तक खेलेंगे ताकि लॉन्च पैड बने और फिर हम अटैक करेंगे रेहान इनकी स्ट्रैटेजी क्या है आप प्लीज अगर हमारे लिए ब्रेक डाउन कर पाए तो
Simple strategy. They take their time in the power play. They play with moderate risk. If you see they assess the conditions, then they go hard.
करेक्ट
They have players like Butler, Tewatia, Shafin Rutherford, Shah Rukh Khan who can hit the long ball. That's not a problem for them. But
करेक्ट
I like the approach with which they play the power play. It is not too defensive and it is not too aggressive. And
करेक्ट
they know the right time to accelerate
करेक्ट
and get to a score where they have confidence in their bowling. Ki, yeah, we can defend. We have this bowling lineup. But I think the mistake that KR made in the start was winning the toss and electing to
करेक्ट
bowl.
बोल फर्स्ट या
I think he said it himself in the toss that the pitch would be more drier in the second innings and it will
करेक्ट
turn more. And when you have three world class spinners in Narayan, Moin Ali, and Varun Chakravarti, you should have taken that advantage and tried to defend. But
हम्म
yeah, they made an error there.
But so talking about GT's blueprint, they build a start and then one of the top Butler is as aggressive as anyone can imagine. But Shubman Gill or Sai Sudarshan, what they do is basically play out the first 10 overs with minimal risk and then start to attack. Don't you think this is the same blueprint with which CSK have managed to win 5 titles?
Exactly. If you see statistically as well, if your top three is performing well and they are amongst the runs, you are a contender to win the championship. And
So yeah.
this team seems like that material.
And they have gone on to become the table toppers. They have played eight. They have won six, if I'm correct. And I think
Correct.
they are looking at a top two finish. And KKR, on the other hand, were coming on the back of a moral degrading loss against Punjab into today's contest. और आज भी उन्होंने कुछ खास खास बल्लेबाजी या गेंदबाजी नहीं करी तो मैं सिर्फ इतना कहना चाहूंगा कि केकेआर के लिए उनकी बॉलिंग थोड़ी वीक लग रही है उनके पास फास्ट बॉलर्स नहीं है जो विकेट ले पाए आई थिंक हर्षित राणा is the only person who is capable of picking up wickets at the moment it looks like that वैभव अरोरा काफी मतलब स्विंग आई थिंक लास्ट सीजन में उनको स्विंग के नाम पे ज्यादा फेम मिला था बट इस सीजन ना वो विकेट ले पा रहे हैं पावर प्ले में ना वो डेथ में रन कंट्रोल कर पा रहे हैं सो वन थिंग दैट आई वुड लाइक टू सी इज अ फ्यू चेंजेस नाउ दैट अभिषेक नायर इज बैक विद इन द कैंप आई थिंक बैटिंग भी काफी इंप्रूव होगा केकेआर का but they have to change the tempo with which they play. Sunil Narayan at the top of the order is not working. I think today that decision to hold Ankush
Bortons.
till yeah
Yeah, he Krish came
yeah
at number 9.
yeah and one thing I don't see a point of Ramandeep Singh in the playing 11 जब वो ना bowling कर रहा है क्योंकि उसकी जरूरत नहीं पड़ रही if you want your third seamer then it is Andre Russell so there's no point उसकी fielding तो तुम कहीं भी करा सकते हो so what changes do you expect from the KKR management next.
I think they can play Chetan Sakaria.
Correct.
So
Yes.
they had actually initially picked up Umran Malik for
Correct.
the pace that he has. But again, he got injured, so they picked up Chetan Sakaria. I think he directly comes in for Ramandeep.
Mhm.
One more thing is that they could have played Nokia.
But is
They
he fit
went
yet?
ahead. That's a question. That's a
So
question. But you tell me one thing, the utilization of Andre Russell this season. I was just reading a stat. He has not even bowled 10 overs
yeah,
in the number of matches that they've played.
he's bowled
And
nine
he's,
overs.
yeah, and he's only scored somewhere around 35 runs in the entire season.
Correct.
So, I mean, where have you utilized your 18 crores? Coming to the
So
money ball game, I'll come to Venkatesh Iyer.
correct,
You spent around 24 crores on a player who is not in the top 5 run getters.
correct.
I mean, I do not see why they have invested so much in him. They certainly must have a long term goal, which probably I'm not aware of, but he doesn't seem to be amongst the runs.
I think if they want to utilize Venkatesh Iyer even more, they could. I think the fame that he got was at the top of the order. In the middle, he's not being able to smash the spinners. And the only problem with KKR is that none of them are scoring runs. If one person is clicking, the entire team is not clicking at that very moment. अगर अजिंक्य रहाणे तुम्हारे कैप्टन रन्स बना रहे हैं तो उसके साथ कोई एक बंदा तो होना चाहिए जो रन्स बनाए. रिंकू सिंह हैज बीन अ
Right.
फेलियर दिस सीजन. मोइन अली पता नहीं उसको क्या यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं. अगर मोइन अली को तुम इतना अच्छा बैट्समैन हो तो तुम ऊपर डालो ना. सुनील नारायण को छोड़ो भाई थोड़ी सी से रेस्ट मत दो उसको. नीचे 8 पे डालो. क्या फर्क पड़ता है. सो ऑल इन ऑल आई थिंक दे हैव एक्सेप्टेड दैट इस सीजन शायद उनका नहीं होगा. सो आई थिंक इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर देम टू फिगर आउट व्हाट do they want for the next season. Just like MS told yesterday that it is important to have a starting 11 for the next season. Come the auction, they need to know what players to throw out and what players to bring in.
Correct, most certainly. And they need to revisit the approach, the opening order especially. I mean, you cannot go with Narayan season after season. His role has to be defined. You have top order players who have scored runs previously. So you
Correct,
might as well use them and get the best out of the players. And as you rightly mentioned, Ramandeep, if you just want him to be a fielder, you might as well not have him in the 11.
correct.
It makes no sense, but kudos to the way Gujarat have played this season. They have
Outstanding.
been a top team, and it's not been like they have won close matches, they have won quite comprehensively. If you
Correct.
see all the games that they have played, away or at home, so I certainly think they are challengers this season.
They're not challenge. I mean, they can challenge the
That was a
challengers.
word play.
I know.
That was a
I
word
know.
play,
I got it. Definitely, they can become. They're playing super cricket like the Super Kings of the past.
right? Yeah, I did
So
speak to Kushagra about this in the previous video that the approach that which they are
correct.
playing is reminds you of the CSK template.
Yes. So now let's move on to the next match that is scheduled for tomorrow. We've got Delhi Capitals taking on Lucknow Super Giants. Uh, the this may not be termed as a top of the table clash, but definitely a prospective qualifier. Uh, if you can say Rishabh Pant and Avesh Khan pulled out a rabbit out of their head last match. They won against Rajasthan, which are obviously known for choking, so we won't go there. But all in all, I think team performance was there from LSG last match. Abdul Samad with that last over, and then Avish Khan again with that last over of that innings. तो कल के मैच से क्या एक्सपेक्ट करना चाह रहे हैं
Nay, very important for both the teams,
हम?
I would say. For Delhi more actually because see after that defeat, they would like to come back stronger. And
Correct,
if you see on the points table, they are on the same number of points.
correct, yes.
So a win for Lucknow would do
But Lucknow
wonders.
has played one match more, right?
Lucknow has played one match
Yes,
more.
yeah,
Delhi have played seven, Lucknow has played eight. But important for Lucknow is what I think. Uh,
correct, yeah,
Delhi, I believe Delhi can, figure out a way. They are still a very strong unit. No major
correct.
concerns for them. It is just that they want Faf du Plessis to be in form
Hmm.
and come back as soon as possible. But apart from that, all boxes ticked.
So, who will be your player to watch out for and who can win?
I would
Actually,
want
wait,
Lucknow to win.
not who
Yeah.
can win, but who should win.
Yeah, I want Lucknow to win, if I'm being very honest.
Same.
Uh, it will make the tournament much more
Yes,
interesting.
yes. And since our companion Kushagra is not here, we both would like to take this opportunity. And Kush, if you are watching this video, just remember that Delhi is not supposed to win this season. Sorry, Rehan, you may continue.
No, no, the thing is that with Delhi, they have unfortunate injuries. You see,
Correct.
Natarajan is also injured.
Hmm.
Uh, Faf is off and on, not really fit.
Hmm.
And Jake Fraser Magake is not fit in the 11. So,
Hmm.
they are having problems with the 11. That shouldn't hamper them. I
Hmm.
still think overall, Vipraj Nigam, Kuldeep Yadav, Mitchell Stark, all of these players are stepping up. So
Hmm.
that's good positive signs for them. But tomorrow I'm backing Lucknow.
You're backing Lucknow. Okay.
Because
So,
I think they should take the revenge after that last closely encountered game.
correct. Players to watch out for?
I think Rishabh Pant against his former franchise. And I
Hmm.
think
Yes.
from Delhi, it should be Kuldeep. Kuldeep against Nicholas Puran would be the most interesting battle.
Correct. So for me, obviously, I align with your thoughts. And MI and a CSK fan are aligning their thoughts today. But yes,
First time.
yes. Even I would want LSG to win just to make sure that they are 6 out of 9 and Delhi are also 5 out of 8, and then Mumbai gets a chance to match. So that's my point of view. My players to watch out for shall be from Delhi. It would be Mitchell Stark. I think he won them the match, and then he was the reason behind them losing the match again. So comeback against LSG would be on the cards. That is what I think. And a contest that I would be looking forward to would be Mitchell Stark swinging the white ball against Nicholas Puran.
Brilliant.
सो रेहान मैं सिर्फ एक चीज बोलना चाहूंगा यहाँ पे परसों जो मैच है
Mhm.
परसों वो है मुंबई इंडियंस वर्सेस सनराइजर्स हैदराबाद just a quick sneak peek into that match. Mumbai on the back of 3 consecutive wins,
Mhm.
and Hyderabad on the brink of elimination.
Correct.
क्या सोचते हो